Good morning. I'm Jen Shannon, and this is your morning yoga class here in these unusual times. I'm videoing this class so that you can do it at home. So let's begin in a comfortable seated pose. I'm sitting cross-legged. There are other options. For example, this might be a little easier on your knees if you sit in seiza, Japanese term for kneeling. A couple of blocks, and if you don't have blocks, you can use books. Another option is to sit in a chair, which is completely fine. So find your comfortable seated position, and let's begin with some simple breathing. Turn the palms out, inhale up. Nice long exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale as you turn the hands out and they come down through the... So we're going to redo that. Inhale through the nose. And long exhale through the mouth. Nice and slow. Allow the breath to bring you into your body. One more round. Floating your hands down to your lap. And take a moment to slide your eyes closed and gently gaze within. Notice your own inner landscape just as it is right now. See if you can greet that with curiosity and kindness. And now begin to become aware of your belly. And it can even be really helpful to place your hand on your belly. So if you like, placing your hand on your belly, inhale the breath into the belly. And then as you exhale, feel the belly moving back towards the center. Inhale. And exhale. Keep this abdominal breathing going at your own pace, allowing the breath to help you enter the deep space of your inner presence, deep space of right here and right now. And on your next exhalation, float your hands up to your ribs. Inhale into your belly, and then fill the lungs with air. Exhale from the lungs into the belly. Two-part breath. So inhale, belly, lungs. Exhale, lungs, belly. And now floating the fingertips up to the collarbones. Inhale, belly, lungs, all the way up into your chest. Feel the chest filling, the shoulders spreading and moving down, releasing. Exhale from the chest through the middle to the belly. Inhale, belly, lungs, chest. Exhale, chest, lungs, belly. Keep this going at your own pace. Three-part breath, Dirga breath. One of the foundation pranayamas that helps us to center and enter the present moment. And on your next exhalation, return to normal breathing, whatever that might be. Just noticing your inner state, sending yourself some kindness and compassion. You might think about how you'd like to show up for your practice today. Maybe with kindness and patience, whatever resonates for you. And then gently open your eyes. Take a moment to look around and see if things look a little different, maybe a little brighter, maybe not, but whatever's there for you, just greet it with a smile. And come on out of your seated position. So let's begin today with a very nice yin pose called butterfly. It's really good for helping you to center, to release, and to let down. So to come into this pose, you place the soles of the feet together, but you press the heels away from you. And be sure to have a little padding under the sides of your feet. So you have a nice big diamond shape in here. And then from here, you can place your hands on your shins and think about getting really long from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Big breath in, and then fold forward with a nice flat back to reach forward to come down, and then release. Find your edge, just where you feel sensation, but not pain, not sharp pain or electrical sensation. Just some sensation, some opening, maybe some feeling of the spine lengthening. And then from here you can either allow your head to hang, or you could support it. For example, like this is an option. Or if you don't have any blocks, you could go like this. Or you could just kind of hang out there. So taking the head down. Now because this is a yin pose, you're not forcing it muscularly, you're allowing it to happen. So you're just allowing gravity to allow you to come down into the pose, and you're staying with it. Only reason to back off would be if you are feeling pain, if you are feeling electrical sensation, then you would back off. Otherwise, just taking it easy and staying with that yin pose. How much can you soften? Yin poses are about surrendering as opposed to making something happen. The breath can be natural, or you can think about sending the breath into the area of greatest sensation. We hold the yin poses longer because they're working with the deeper tissues in the body, and these tissues need more time because they don't so much stretch like muscles as get kind of re-enlivened. This sort of elongating and creating a certain depth of time and letting down creates an opening and energizing of the joints and the connective tissue, the fascia. And then using your hands, slowly push up. Come out very slowly. And bring your hands to the outside of your thighs. Bring the thighs together. And now reach back. It can be a very nice time to lift the chest. Let the head come back in a comfortable way for your neck. Slowly. Big breath in, and then as you exhale, scoop the belly back. You might even reach forward to your toes or your shins. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale. Let's do that a couple more times. And now as your arms come down, find your way to tabletop. And once again, you can place a little blanket under your knees for some comfort. Start with your hands a little in front of your shoulders. First, just dip your hips back to wherever they go that's comfortable for your knees. Remember, take care of your body. If you start to feel pain, then you back off. Soft and gentle movements. We're going to make circles with the hips. If it bothers your wrist to be in that position, you can come up on your fists, or you can even do this on your elbows if you needed to. So find your way to circle those hips. And see if you can really stay with that feeling. And the next time you come to your heels, reverse the direction. Couple more rounds. And back to center. Sweep the arms up. Big breath in. Bring the arms back. As you exhale, inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale the arms straight up. Exhale now into a twist. You might reach back to your thigh or your heel. And back to center. Inhale up. Other arm. And reach back to the thigh. Nice stretch. Exhale back to center. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Find the top of your buttocks. So from here, think about drawing the muscles 3 inches below the navel, in slightly. Tuck the lower ribs, roll those shoulders down the back, tilt the head up. From now we're going to come into the upper back bend that's kind of moving us into camel pose, Ustrasana. So you lift the chest. And imagine someone's pressing their hand right between the bottom of your shoulder blades and lifting that area up as you come back into your back bend. If it's not good for your neck to come back, keep it in a neutral place. Neutral means in line with the spine. Inhale, exhale, back to tabletop. Cat-cow. or cat dog, depending how you've heard about it. So you're going to inhale, lift the tailbone, spill the belly down towards the mat. Look forward as the chest reaches forward. Exhale, lift the back. Look back at your heels. Inhale, reverse. Back and forth at your own pace. One more time. Okay. Come up again. Big breath in. Exhale. Sweeping back and place the hands on top of the buttocks. So the knees are under the hips. You're pressing that upper buttocks down a little with the heel of your hand. You're drawing those muscles in slightly and tucking those lower ribs as you lift from the back. Head comes back if that's friendly for your neck. Camel pose. Few breaths. Inhale, exhale, back to center, back to tabletop. Come up onto your fingertips and roll down through the midline. Press the palms, curl the toes under. Press back into your heels, downward dog. So it's our first dog of the day, so pedal out, bend one knee, press into the other heel, and shift back and forth. At your own pace, just shifting back and forth. And then when you're ready, really push back into your heels. Long arms, long armpits. Heels coming to the floor. Lift the sit bones. Let those shoulders move down your back. Sort of hug your back and move down. And back to tabletop. Big breath in. Big exhale. Hands on the top of the buttocks. Inhale, lift the chest, come into your upper back bend. So those shoulders are hugging the back and moving down as you lift your chest. Inhale, exhale, back to tabletop. Lift the left leg, lift the right arm. If you'd like to take it further, wrap the hand around, take a hold of the ankle, draw that heel in, lift the chest. So I'm giving you options. You don't have to go to the deeper level if it doesn't feel right for your body. Take care of your body. And release. Other side. You can stay right here, or you can bend that foot in and draw it into your buttocks. Lift. And release. Come on back up. This time, you're going to take your blocks. Now, if you don't have blocks at home, as I said, you can use books. You could use a chair. Bring a chair here. Be sure you place the chair on the mat so it doesn't slide. Anything that can help you come up a little bit. Because we're going to come up and bring the right foot forward. Slide that back knee back. So you're more towards the top of the kneecap. You're not smack down on the kneecap. Bring these blocks back a little, or you can move that chair in a little bit. Then you're going to use the chair to press up, and then you can actually come up to your thigh, if that feels doable. Otherwise, stay on your chair or your blocks. From here, think about squeezing the left buttocks and moving that hip flexor forward as you press into your leg or the blocks to lift the chest and open up as you roll the shoulders back down. Lift the chest. Draw that part of your back that's right between your shoulder blades up and in. And then come on back down. Let's do the other side. And release back down. So from here, come on up to standing. You'll move your blanket over to the side. Have a sip of water. Always good to hydrate. Come onto your mat. So step the feet a little wider apart, about the width of the mat, or so you can stand comfortably. Bend your knees a little bit. And we're going to do empty coat sleeves. So for this, it's like your arms are empty coat sleeves. And you're going to swing to one side and lift the back heel, turning at the waist, the ribs, the shoulders, the head and the neck. Just an easy, gentle. Very good for stimulating both sides of the brain, balancing the nervous system. Let's add some breath. So inhale to the side, exhale to the middle. Now, if you want, you can let the back of the hand kind of come up and slap the bottom of the ribs gently. I'll show you what I'm doing. So the forearm kind of bends, the elbow bends, the forearm comes around. This is stimulating the kidney chi. Chinese medicine talk we're doing here. Stimulating the kidney chi. Now, if you want to add another aspect to this, as you swing around and do that, then let the other hand come up and just tap you right at the top of the lung, where it's right next to the shoulder there. Just a gentle tap. This is stimulating the lung chi. These are energy meridians of the body. All right, bring that to rest. Okay, take a moment to find your feet about hip width apart. Place your hands on your belly and perhaps close your eyes or just gaze gently at the floor. Breathe into your hands. Just noticing again your inner landscape, maybe checking in with your intention. Letting yourself just be right here. Let's let right here just be enough. Right here, right now. As you breathe into your belly. And then releasing your hands. Step a little wider apart again and angle your feet out a little bit. We're going to do a Qigong exercise called 10,000 arms. And in this, you bend the knees slightly, tailbone comes down, straight down, and it's like you're just barely sitting back on a little bit of a ledge. Turn the palms out, and then you Breathe on the way up, gathering chi, energy, breath, and hands come together. You bring the hands to the top of the head, the third eye, the throat chakra, heart chakra. Turn the hands down, going over the Tantien, the energy center. And bring those hands up, gathering. Imagine you've got 10,000 arms helping you to gather benevolent guides and spirits, ancestors, whatever works for you, helping you to gather this chi, this divine energy that animates all of life, bringing it into the body. Crown, third eye, heart chakra, solar plexus, down to the Tantien and down to the root chakra, all the way back up. Crown, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus. Hands come down, you sweep down through the Tantien, the root chakra, gather the energy. Couple more rounds on your own. And the next time you come down to the space right below your navel, your Tantien, just like your furnace, your energy center. Just place your hands there and take a moment to breathe into that. Feeling the energy that you've drawn into the body. And then release your hands and step back together. So from here, I'm going to turn my mat around. Step to the front of your mat, feet about hip width apart. Engage your thighs. You might think about squeezing a block between your thighs. Turn the palms out, inhale up. Steeple fingers. I'm just stepping back to make sure you can see me. Steeple fingers, lift those upper arms up and back behind your ears. Draw those muscles 3 inches below the navel and tuck the ribs. Come into your upper back bend. Inhale, exhale, arms to shoulder height. Come forward with a flat back and find your arms on your thighs, your hands on your thighs. Look forward. Hug those shoulders to the back and roll them down. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Look over your back shoulder. Then turn and look over the other one. And now release down to your forward bend. Bend your knees, drop your buttocks. Hands on the floor, or you can have your hands crossed to the opposite elbow. Release the head, the neck, the torso. Press into your feet. And to whatever degree you can, you're straightening the legs, opening up the back of the knees, staying nice and long through the back and the front of the legs. Bend your knees, drop your buttocks. I'm going to give you options. You can use your hands to press up, or you can reach your arms forward, sit way back, press into your feet, and come on. Float those arms down. Okay, my film cut out there somewhere, but hopefully we'll pick it up from here. So inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Step to the front of your mat. Interlock your fingers. Turn the palms away from you and just press those hands away. Now, lifting the arms up. Tuck those lower ribs in. Engage the core by drawing the muscles 3 inches below the navel in. Press the palms out. Drop the head to the right. Take a few rounds of breath. Other side. Back to center and release. Now for the next thing we're going to do, you will need a belt, or you can use a sash. You can use a towel. Anything that you can hold nice and wide, like this. So inhale up. And if you don't have anything, just do this without holding anything. Exhale back. So inhale up. Exhale down. The idea here is you're opening the front of the chest. But keep your good posture. Keeping the core alive by engaging those muscles 3 inches below the navel, in slightly. It doesn't have to be a huge, huge pull. And tucking those lower ribs in. So the idea here is to breathe up, keep the arms straight, take as much length as you need to exhale and keep the arms straight. And then you inhale up, arms straight, exhale down, arms straight. Opening up the front of the chest here. And bring that to rest. Place that to the side. All right. From here, come on back down to your back. You could take a blanket to lie on if you like. Take a moment to draw the knees into your chest and give them a nice hug. You can rock slightly side to side. And release both feet to the floor. Draw the right knee in, extend out through the left leg. Drawing that right knee in. And if it bothers your knee to have your hands on your shin, you can put them between your calf and your thigh. Reach out through the long leg on the floor. Press out into the heel and see if you can press the leg down into the floor. And then release that foot to the floor. Bring this foot up and around. Place the right above the ankle is the point of contact on the thigh. From here, you might think about, before we go into the figure 4 stretch, I'm going to have you think about pressing that knee away from you with your own strength. So you don't need to use your hand, but you can use it a little bit if you need to get the feel. Otherwise, you're using that and then release. And then do it one more time. And release. And one more time. And release. And one more time. And release. And then we'll release that to the floor.
Just getting a sense of what that felt like. And now you're drawing that knee in. Place your hands between the thigh and the calf or around the chin. You can use this elbow to gently nudge that thigh away if you like. Find your spot. Now, if this just feels really impossible to you, you can keep your foot on the floor like this. That's an option. That might be enough of a stretch for you. Find your edge. Your edge is where you have sensation, but you're not creating pain. Take care of your body. Be kind and gentle, non-judgmental to your body. And release that foot to the floor. And you can release both feet to the floor. So take a moment between sides to just notice. And then bring the other foot up. You're going to do the part we did in the beginning, where you're moving that knee away from you. It's another kind of hip opener. And release. So you move it away. Take a breath or two. And release. And you move it away. And release. Now put it on the floor. See if you feel anything already. Maybe yes, maybe no. And then bring that ankle up and come into figure four stretch. Over the shin or between the calf and the thigh. Most people feel this deeply in the hip. You do not want to feel it in your knees. If you feel it in your knee, adjust your foot. Don't go as far down. Find a different way to do it. I'm wanting to feel it in here. And release. That is an excellent stretch that can be done 2 or 3 times a day. Hold it for 20 seconds, release it, hold it for 20 seconds, release it. It's very good at releasing lower back pain. For most people, obviously if it doesn't feel right for you, skip it, but for a lot of us it will relieve the lower back tensions. All right, let's do a little more breathing. So place your hands on your belly. Breathe into your hands. Just noticing where you are at this point in class. Maybe sending yourself a little love, a little unconditional friendliness. And then gently open your eyes. Walking the feet the width of the mat. First drop the knees in together and totally relax. And if it helps you to have your hands on your belly to relax, just keep doing that. And then open the knees and begin to gently let them go from one side to the other. And you can take your arms out shoulder height. Just slowly moving the knees to one side and then the other. Slowly. And then when you get to the left, just let them slowly release to that side. And take a few breaths. Back to center. Other side. Back to center. And one walk your feet in close together. And now, if you have a block, take it. If you don't have a block, you might take a book. And you're going to place it on its very lowest amount of height, under the sacrum. This is an inversion, so if you don't want to go with your feet above your head because you have any kind of pressure issues in your head related to your eyesight or your headaches or anything, any kind of condition where you don't want to raise the blood pressure in your head, then just lie down and relax as we do this. Or take stretches that you would like to take at this point. We're winding the class down now, so for those who'd like to go up, you can do this also without raising your pelvis if you like. We're going to bring the legs above. We're going to relax and use just enough muscular effort to keep the legs extended. And then soften, close your eyes, soften everything. And then you might begin to make some circles with your ankles. One direction and then the other. And then reach your legs out into a V. And you can point and flex your feet. And then begin to bend your knees and slowly and gently move your legs around in any way that feels really just so soft and gentle, flowing around like seaweed, getting gently moved around on the water. And then keep that going at your own pace. And when you're ready, bring your feet to the floor, release the block out, and find your way into Shavasana. So, nice way to do Shavasana can be little blanket under the head, maybe a rolled up blanket under the knees, maybe a blanket on top of you to make sure you're warm. So once you're here, arms at your side, with a little bit of space, release your feet, let your eyes close, and begin to feel yourself letting go and letting down. This is the part of the class where you're letting go of all efforting. You're allowing yourself to gently settle into the floor. I'm going to read you a poem. It's one of my favorites. It's called Your Presence is Requested by Rosemary Watola Tromer. Again, the invitation to love the body this very moment. Not the way it was once, all limber and lean, all smooth and able. Not the way it might be someday in the future, if only, if only. The invitation to love it now, no exceptions, no rain date, no directions how to get there. No box for maybe. The invitation arrives as it always does, without an envelope, without a return address, no RSVP,
No name on it but your own. No trumpets, no angels singing how all flesh is holy. No clowns telling jokes, no balloons. It arrives so quiet but so sincere, right beside the impulse to crumple it up. Now what to do? The rising urge to run, the rising urge to bow. Beginning to deepen your breath, holding one hand and then the other onto your chest. Allow a gentle smile to come to your lips. Feel that smiling energy lifting your cheeks and the corner of your eyes. Feel that smiling energy filling your face and pouring down through your neck into your hands and your heart, spreading through your shoulders and your chest, down through your torso, like a golden mist of kindness and compassion. Allow that smiling energy to pour down through you. Through your hips and your pelvis, through your buttocks, down through your thighs and your knees, down through the calves and the shins, the ankles, the feet, the toes. Feel that smiling energy penetrating every cell, every tissue in your body, offering unconditional friendliness to you. Allowing your body to absorb the benefits. And then as you're ready, deepen your breath, breathing all that in a little bit more. And then wiggling your fingers and your toes. Begin to move your limbs. Coming back into your body, back into the room. Bending your knees as you're ready, drawing your knees into your chest. And as you're ready, rolling to one side. Using your hands to press up to a comfortable seated pose one more time. And take a moment to sit quietly and notice what you've cultivated in class today. And then drawing your hands together in prayer pose, press the heels, the thumbs, and the pinkies together and open the fingers into a lotus flower. And imagine someone you'd like to send some of the benefit to, some of the benefit of this practice to today. Imagine them there in the lotus flower of your hands. Send them some of that beneficial energy. And then as you're ready, closing the fingertips together and pressing the palms together, sealing in that blessing. Draw the thumbs to the center of your chest. And And we'll end the class chanting the sound Om together. Inhaling. Namaste. May you be well, may you stay well. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to offer these classes freely for the time being, for as long as we need to. And I feel very deeply grateful that I can reach out to you in this way, and I hope it's of use to you. Thank you.